I've just managed to get one of my clients a mortgage in 2 days. And that's £1 million mortgage, I think on 1.4 million pound property purchase. And that's from application to valuation to underwriting to offer in 2 full days. So let's talk about why I've managed to do that, how I've managed to do that. And it's not all good news. We'll talk about the others that have taken potentially months and why they've taken so long. So it's a good sort of insight into the mortgage application process, not just with the statements of I've done this and I've done that, but also looking at some of the reasons why things don't go to plan and why they do go to plan. So I'll catch you on the video. Okay, so I've got an existing client of mine who has, I think we've done 1 or 2 mortgages in the past for him in the past. Now, he approached me 6 months ago and said, look, Payam, thank you very much for helping me out in the past. I'm looking to now move properties. I'm looking to sell my property and I want to buy another property. But I'm going to need a big mortgage compared to my income. I need the maximum mortgage essentially you can get for me and my partner. So we ran some affordabilities, and this is like, I would say certainly probably end of 2023, maybe beginning of 2024. Ran out some options, gave him some quotes, knowing that he's not going to obviously proceed for months. And sort of we had that discussion and say, look, this is the blueprint. I know you're not ready, but when you are ready, these are your options. This is what your monthly cost looks like. These are the documents that I need. Go away, sell the property, get yourself sorted out and come back to me. And sure enough, that's me disclosing who the lender was, what we were going to do, the fee structures, the survey costs, the legal costs, all of that stuff was given to the client. And he's gone away and he came back to me only, I would say 2-3 weeks ago and said, look, Payam, we're now ready to move. Can we look at that option again? So we reran the calculations, came back with several options. In fact, the lender that I recommended 6 months ago, we've actually changed it. So they were good on a 2-year fix, but they were not quite giving him enough on a 5-year fix. So we've decided to go with a 5-year option because he's taken on such a large mortgage. We wanted him to be comfortable long term, knowing that the rates may come down, but he wanted to have the security of having this long term facility in place. So we gave him the options. Now, because I had given them a list of documentation that I would require previously, for example, although he had a basic salary, him and his wife both had basic salaries, there was quite a lot of commission involved. Now, different lenders treat commission differently. Some will take 50% of commissions, others will take 100%, but the documentation side of what they require is sometimes different. So, we just gave them an overview of, look, this is what we require. It's likely they're going to need this. It's likely they're going to need that. Can I have this? Can I have proof of deposit? Oh, it's coming from a sale of property. Great. We can mark that out. Is there anything else that we need to worry about? Have you got any other costs, expenses, loans, car finance? We ironed a lot of that stuff out. Okay. So we ran affordability, reran checks, changed the term of mortgage, for example, to make it fit based on their age. So we were ready. We did the homework beforehand, knowing that, we were going to work together and we have that understanding. And obviously he's an existing client. So when he found that property, he gave us the property details. We put the agreement in principle in, got the agreement in principle, went straight to application because, we had gathered a lot of his documentation, and literally it was a premier case, and it went to a high street lender. Premier team looked at it. We had packaged the case in the right manner. Everything was there. The client was really good. And this is my first point, right? There's a massive difference between, honestly, this case has taken 2 days for offer. I've got cases in there right now that we've been dealing with clients for 2 months. Okay, 2 months on a 70k mortgage. Okay, but it's because their stuff's not ready. Their documentation wasn't great. So we've had to do all of this work up front, because they are not, you get half a fact find form, application form completed. So what's happening is we're having to drip feed questions to this person, drip feed documentation requests. They're getting frustrated because they're saying, oh no, but I've completed this on the form. And you have to then pay someone. I have to pay someone to go through the application form to double check whether they've done it. Oh no, you didn't fill in this section. You did fill in section 1, but what about 1B, 1A, 1, whatever it is, the various sections underneath it. And the client, believe it or not, has got a massive duty really to help us, as well as our duty to help them to make the deal work. If one person is doing more than the other, generally these things don't go to plan. And remember, we are working with the client as a team. We're essentially working against the other's team. Whenever there's a property out there, 10 people might be bidding for that property. And the way clients need to see is, this is our team. So I'm on their team. Our team is trying to secure that property against 9 other clients, 9 other potential mortgage brokers, 9 other mortgage lenders. Okay, so everybody is trying to secure that property, and the team that could do it in the most efficient way, the team that could do it in the right manner, often wins. Okay, and that's how people should see property buying. Essentially, you've got to have a good team around you, whether it's the solicitors, whether it's the broker, whether it's your accountant. If you are self-employed and you are going for a mortgage, it's vital you have that dialogue with the accountant. The accountant is clear on what you're trying to do, okay? Because often what happens is people turn around to their accountant and say, oh, reduce my tax, reduce my tax, reduce my tax, okay? Oh, what expenses can I do? Oh, what can I offset around the business side of things? How can this be done? How can I minimize my tax? How can I be more efficient? And when they go for a mortgage, it's a completely different conversation, because the lenders want to see, okay, well, how much tax did you make? How much money did you make? Not how much did the business make? Oh, I really made this much, but it was offset against my pension contributions and, machinery costs and bits and pieces. Well, actually, if you are going for a mortgage, you need to plan for that stuff. Otherwise, it's just going to be the accountant trying to reduce your accounts. We're saying we need more income because the lenders are going to lend you 4.5, 5 times, whatever it is, your income because of your expenditure. What's been offset? Oh, I've got a client right now we're trying to do a mortgage for, and he's got several businesses. Okay, one of his business was established not long ago. Because of that, he couldn't get credit under the business. Okay, so he's put a load of car finance, different car finance, van finance, whatever, under his own personal name. Well, that's all great. He's managed to do it. He's managed to get it all up and running. He's trying to get a mortgage now. And the problem is he's got all of this credit under his personal name. So when they do a credit search, they'll go, well, hang on a minute. Your earning must be, I don't know, £70,000 earning, but you've got £80,000 worth of credit commitments on your personal name. Now, that's because it wasn't put on his company, so it's not seen as a separate entity, and that's causing him problems. Okay, so I've got another lady, multiple properties, looking to set up buy a new property, but the company wasn't set up in the right manner, so that's caused problems because that's gone in there. And the lender said, well, actually, we're not happy with the way the company is led and the structure of the company. So again, that's because the accountant didn't do their job properly, essentially. So there's a lot of things that you need to be prepared with. But, to give you an example, it is possible right now to get like £1 million mortgage. Often it's a lot more easier to get those £1 million mortgages and 500, 700, 800,000 pound mortgages, because those people are often a little bit more organized in terms of, look, I need this document, I need your bonus, I need your deposit statements, I need to know what your expenses are, I need to know if you've got any loans that are going to be paid off or not paid off, I need to know if you've got any maintenance payments, I need to know if you've got any loans that are outstanding. What about student loans? I need to know what the pension contributions are. All of those things make it easy for us to be able to help them. Hopefully I found this useful, you found this useful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, all the best. The content of this video does not constitute giving advice. It's purely for information purposes. All cases should be discussed with a professional mortgage broker. As a mortgage is secured against your home or property, it could be repossessed if you do not keep up mortgage payments. Niche advice is authorized and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority.